Okay guys, so I'm going to talk you through my test and my scores and my comments. So A, enter in working trot and I halt on X, and then carry on in working trot and track left at C. So this is all 1 mark, which I got a 6 for, and the comments were needs to be more forward. So after we've turned left, the next movement is change the rein across the diagonal in medium trot. So again, the comments were not forward enough, and we got 5.5 for this, which was a little bit harsh, but hey, what do I know? Next movement was come back down the centre line, which was a score on its own for number 6 with no comments. Then I have to do 2 10-metre circles. The first one right, which we got a 6 for, no comments. And then the second 10-metre circle to the left, again a 6 for, and no comments. So, yeah, I mean, a 6 is satisfactory. So I guess you don't need to explain anything. So then next is turn left at C, turn left at E. So that is for 1 mark, which is a 6. And again, no comments. And then at X, we're going to halt for 6 seconds. We got 5 for this, and he said not square behind. So 5 is sufficient. Then we're going to turn right, and we're going to trot all the way round. Again, he says needs to be forward, and we got a 5.5. And then we're going to change the rein in medium trot. So we scored the same for this second trot, 5.5. Then we are going to walk at C, and this was a mark on its own for 6. Then we're going to change the rein, free walk on a long rein across the diagonal. Now, I don't know if you can zoom in on this, but my horse has a pretty good overtrack, has a good stretch, and has a good free walk. So I got, for this, 5.5, lack of overtrack. Well, I'm not sure what they're watching, but again, that's my opinion. Then we're going to walk at F, that's 1 mark, and that was 6. And then between A and K, we're going to go into working canter. So this should be a mark for the transition, which we got 6.5. And the transition, they said, needs to cover more ground. Well, you can't cover more ground in a transition, but whatever. 6.5, I'm happy with that. Then we're going to do a 15-metre circle at E. And again, we got 6.5 for this, quite happy. Then this is a mark for quite a bit. So we're going to go E to M in working canter. Then M to F, we're going to do medium canter. So we got a 6 for this, which I was quite pleased with. Then back round, all the way round to H in working canter. And we got a 6.5 for our working canter. Now we're going to, at H, we're going to do a half circle right to the centre line, and we're going to return to the track at E, and then counter canter to K. So all of that is for 1 mark, and we got a 6.5. Then we have a transition to trot, and then a transition to canter for 1 mark. So that's 6.5 for those. And then we're going to do the same on this rein. So circle left 15 metres, we've got a 6.5, and he says on shoulder. Then we're going to do our working canter all the way round to H. Then H to K, we're going to do our medium canter again. And we got a 6 for this, and he says lack of straightness as the comment. Then we're going to do 6.5 for our next, which is KABM, so just down the long side. Now watch this lack of straightness that he didn't comment on. Don't understand that. Anyway, M, half circle left 10 metres to return it to the track at B, and then counter canter. Again, we got a 6, and the comment was tight over back. Then we trot at F. and we come down the centre line, and we got a 6. Then our halt, we got a 5.5 because he stepped that right hind out. Well, that's what I'm assuming. There are no comments. So really pleased, and we scored 60%.